You know, I'm somebody that has a lot of emotion. But things are definite within me, so we really got to focus on not how different things are, but how negative and something is, or how positive it is. See, we have a lot of emotions, but depending on, how we go about it and what we make substantial, it will start defining us more. But things get dressed up, and those get substantial too. I want you to understand that it's not as simple as you think. Really start questioning things. Before I get started, meditate on 528 hertz and go vegan and meditate. It's healthy. You'll love it. I love everybody. Like, I know, like people say, I hate you, and they say this stuff. Listen, even then, they're just words. You have to really form definites within it. Actions speak louder than words, but words can speak louder than actions. See, I was going through a commercial. It said actions speak louder than words, and a little voice said, until law with clarity. I get it, man. See, we have laws until clarity happens, and how much are the laws restricted? They start becoming more free, and then it can be other things if you have more clarity within it. I'm telling you. But it gets so complicated because, yes, you have to take a risk, and you can look at people's eyes. Eyes are the gateway to the soul, but it comes to the point where you have to trust your wisdom, and you have to see 111. But it's a lot more complicated. Yes, eyes are the gateway to the soul, but sometimes it's not so obvious, or you just don't see it, like it happens so fast. Because there's, obviously these people that are compromised can't just come out and be like, I'm evil, I'm compromised. They can't do that shit, They can't do that. They can't just go out there and make you think, like, they can't do that. Because then people will start questioning it, but people are so dumbed down, but if what it comes down to is you have to start meditating, eat vegetables, get information, meditate by a tree, get energy from the sun, open up your third eye. I'd say do that, because I'm to be fully trusted, and I'm not going to explain it. I've explained it in other videos. I keep reminding people to let people know that I'm not compromised, because as I'm exposing people who you've trusted for so long, your world gets turned upside down, and it gets to a point where I can't trust anybody. In a way, I have to let you guys know, and a part of it is I doubt myself. It's always the people who are high up doubt themselves, and people who are so low are the ones that are stupid and think they know what they're talking about. So part of it is that. It's so many other things. So what you got to do is you got to start meditating on 528 hertz. Then you'll start realizing, you'll start seeing people's eyes. Really focus on their eyes. Focus on their eyes. Focus on their eyes. The eyes is the gateway to the soul. You have to meditate on 528 hertz. Get information. Trust your inner voice. Because, see, looks can be deceiving too, even though the eyes are the gateway to the soul. So I'd say, it's going to get to a point where, you got to trust it within yourself, and you'll see 111. I've been seeing 111. Again, I shouldn't have to explain. I shouldn't even have to say I am to be fully trusted. I shouldn't have to say that. But again, I have to say it for certain reasons. See, I still keep saying it even though I don't have to. Because I reassure myself. Some fear comes up within me because I worry about people who are going to think I'm a backstabber, but I've had that happen my whole life. People are going to dislike my video whether I like it or not, so I can't control it. I got to learn to just let go. So, it is what it is, man. I'm sorry, guys. Nobody wanted this. I love everybody. You see? It's like I know. See, I know. So why should I have to worry about what any of you guys think, And I still do it. That's how much I am careful with myself, and how much I even care about other people and what they think, even though it's all about me. It's crazy. So you can't really, you're going to have to raise your vibrations, meditate on 528 hertz. You can look at certain woke people. You can even be deceived by looking at their eyes and think that they are compromised. You see how you can do that? So you're going to have to probably, I mean, unless you're not trusting in your inner wisdom and in your inner voice, and you don't have certain, like when I was doing that Joe Rogan and Alex Jones, right, when I like paused the video with Joe Rogan and I saw that look in his eyes, like that, I paused the video on YouTube, but I still had it recording, and his face, I had like a warm vibration in my arm. I felt something. It was a spirit, right when I did that, you know. The reason why I even keep saying the things that I shouldn't be saying, because it really doesn't matter, is because I'm not scared, but a part of me has a little worry about what other people will think. You know? That's the problem with me. I can't just... Again, I can't control what I do, so I just have to let myself be how I be. You know? But there's this guy named Gregory. I used to work at the store, and he, like, I trust you, man. I trust that you're a good person. See, he knows. But see, he's the type of person that you look at him and not want to talk to him, because he's rough around the edges. You see how ironic that is? People like us were too different. Then we're the bad people, you see? So, you know, there is such a thing as trusting your inner wisdom. You just have to trust your inner wisdom, man. And you won't have to worry about maybe not opening up your third eye, because things will just work out for you, and you'll know. Just got to trust your intuition and not doubt yourself so much. I mean, I have doubts. I reassure, I have doubts, but it doesn't overall define who I am. I'm just letting you know that's the reason why I keep saying certain things I'm saying. So, that's what it comes down to. But depending on how complicated it gets, you might have to open up your third eye and let your guardian angel speak to you to really know. Because, you know, I'm getting all time. I'm getting, my inner wisdom is telling me things, but I'm half and half about certain people. But I'm ready to, you know, figure out. But you gotta understand, even though the eyes are the gateway to the soul, it's so complicated. Looks are so deceiving. Looks are so deceiving. So that's why you gotta meditate and raise your vibrations, you know. And, you know, I don't care what anybody says. Okay, if you're somebody who's waking up spiritually, okay, when you see 1111 and 111, those are your guardian angels. You're not demonic, man. That's it, man. If you're seeing that stuff, okay, and you're seeing it like 5 days in a row, that's not coincidental. You're okay, man. You're okay. No, you're okay. No. Don't listen to people who say you're not right in the head or you're not to be trusted. Don't listen to them. Okay? But this is no joke, man. This is really disguised, so we have to start meditating, raising our frequency levels, trusting in our inner voice, and open our third eye and trust in our guardian angels, man. It's no joke. It really is no joke, man. There's people who say they're not compromised. They're compromised, man. They work for higher-ups. This is an impossible matrix, man. The negative opposition doesn't want us to ascend up into the next form of consciousness. They're willing to do anything. Anything. But you start looking at Alex Jones and Joe Rogan, and, you know, why didn't they mention meditation? And yet you see Joe Rogan's third eye fully open, and you see him, you know, smiling like that. Look at that cover, man. It doesn't look right, man. Doesn't look right. So I'm gonna embrace my imperfections. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just saw 555 and I just saw 555, and that was a message to me to be kind to myself and not even be so obsessive, because I want to be so perfect. I'm so concerned with perfection, man. See, that's the thing, man. It's like the higher up you are, when you really go high up and you're so righteous, because a righteous man will stumble plenty of times, but when you're a righteous person, you're so high up, the more you doubt yourself, I mean, my side of the family, we just beat ourselves up all the time. Anyway, part 2, okay? Alright, stay woke, guys. 528 hertz and 432 hertz. This is the series called The Eyes as the Gateway to the Soul.